Marketing our brand can be challenging at times. That being said, we've got online and we've got offline strategies. Today, I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to build your brand online. Tip number 1, set yourself up with a professional website. Yeah, it might go without saying, but of course, we need that digital storefront. We need that place that people could go online and figure out who we are and what we're up to. More than just our social media, our website's actually going to talk about the product, the services we provide. It might even give you the pricing. It might even give you options for how you can sign up on it. We want to make sure that it's up to date, that it looks professional, that it's got all of our contact information on it, that people can connect with us at any time they need to. See, we want to make it really simple for people to learn about what we do, to learn about who we are, and to be able to connect with us if they want to purchase. Tip number 2, optimize that website for search engines. What does that mean? Well, we talk about SEO, search engine optimization, keywords that you're using, titles that you're using, topics you're providing. See, the more that you can tell me about what it is that you do, that service, that product that you offer, the more your website talks about it, the more it's got resources for it, the links, the videos, the headlines, the words themselves, the more you're going to be able to optimize that website to come up higher in search results on Google. Now, you can pay for this stuff, but you can also do it organically. And doing it organically comes down to what does your content strategy look like? So the first step was to have a website. The second step, optimize that, and that's going to include your content strategy. Now, that takes us into tip number 3, leverage social media. Of course, again, goes without saying. People are probably, 70% of people, in fact, are going to check out your social media before they necessarily go to your website. They want to see who you are. They want to get the real version of you. See, the website we just talked about is going to be the professional side. It's going to talk about your product and your services and the pricing. It's going to educate people. What your social is going to do is it's going to make you real. It's going to make you a human being. It's going to make people realize that they want to tap into you. It's also going to provide lifestyle. It's going to provide culture. It's going to make people realize whether or not this is the right fit for them. So between the website and the social media, these are 2 digital footprints that we've got that are going to give people a real good outlook on whether or not they actually want to work with us. Tip number 4. Well, after the website and the social media, now that we've got people sort of within our funnel, our ecosystem, we'd like to continue to follow up with them. And one of the best ways digitally to do so is email. And this is where we want to have an opt-in on both our website and our social media that people can opt into, maybe what we call a freebie, a free download, that they can opt into that provides them value, well, also puts them into your email funnel. And then this comes back to a lot of the tips that we keep talking about follow-up. See, once we get them into the funnel and we've got them into the database, now we want to stay in touch with them through a whole bunch of email marketing. And there's a lot of different ways to market by email, using different strategies to, create brand awareness, to deliver reciprocity, to show them social proof, to deliver trust. We want to do all of that. And then we want to make sure we're consistent. Because the more consistent we are showing up at their inbox, they may not read every email that we put together, but they're certainly going to be looking. They're certainly going to be paying attention. We're certainly going to be building that mind share through the email marketing. One thing we also want to know is consistency is important. We've talked about that one before. So we don't want to just show up once, but we want to continue to show up again and again and again. So when it comes to your email marketing strategy to increase your digital footprint and that brand awareness online, make sure that you're not just doing 1 email a month, but at minimum, you've got 2 emails a month going out, if not 1 a week. And now, if you're thinking it's too much, well, I want you to think about your inbox right now. Think about those senders that send you like 3 a day. That's what you call too much. Set yourself up with a consistent email strategy. Make sure you're going out there at least twice a month. I'd love to suggest even once a week. And if you got that once a week mastered, get up to twice a week. That'll work. That'll help you build a lot of mind share. Tip number 5. Well, hey, just like I'm doing right here, use video. Think about it right now. I could have put up a photo and then just made you read everything, but would you have read it all? Would you have gotten the personality from me? Would you be able to hear my voice and learn all the extra things that I'm teaching you right now? Would you have been as engaged to spend the time learning, or would you rather learn by video just like we're doing right now? And well, if you watch this far, you obviously prefer the video than just a photo. Now, what is this doing? Well, it's allowing you to hear my voice. It's allowing you to see my energy. It's allowing you to experience more about me. It's almost, kind of, sort of, as if we're sitting in the same room together, even though we're not. But now you, again, feel probably like you know me a little bit better. And if you go to my social medias, you get to know me even better because I'm going to support my social with my video marketing. In fact, I'm going to take the videos. I'm not going to put them up to my website. I'm going to take the video. I'm going to put it up to my social. I'm going to take the video. I'm going to share it in a link in my email. So video marketing is taking your photo and basically, describing your photo in hundreds or thousands of words. It brings your picture to life. This is where, again, if you've got any, fear or hesitation around video, if you're thinking to yourself, Dave, I don't like what I sound like, I don't like what I look like, I didn't do my hair, I didn't do my makeup, I'm not dressed properly. Here's what I want you to think about, especially if you're in that thing of like, I don't like what I sound like. First thing you got to understand is if I speak to you in person and I hear my voice, I'm hearing my voice one way. If I speak to you, let's say, and I watch this video back, I'm now hearing my voice coming through a set of speakers. And those speakers are going to change my voice slightly. The reality, my voice is my voice. And if I ask you which one sounds different, you're going to say they all sound the same. Because you're hearing it through your ears. Us, when we hear our video, we hear it through our own ears. Does that make sense? Now, of course, we hear it through our ears, but it's going to sound different to me when I'm just speaking the way I am now versus when I hear my voice coming through a microphone or through a set of speakers. So I want you to remember something. You look and sound the same on camera as you do in person. The other thing I'm going to say to you, if you got dressed today, you did your hair today, you did your makeup today, you looked yourself in the mirror, and you had the nerve to walk out that door, hey, guess what? You can do video. You're all good. Let's go. Now, tip number 6, and this is not one that I throw out there on a regular basis, but I do throw it out there when the budget fits. Why? Because it can help us, it can help us reach a further audience. It can help that reach go further, bottom line. And this comes back to spending a little bit of money online to make our posts go out further. Now, again, when we're doing that, remember, you're talking to strangers. And oftentimes through social media, and well, quite frankly, right now, if you and I don't know each other, we're kind of strangers to each other, and I thank you for watching. But what we do know is, especially in sales, is that our lowest hanging fruit is always going to come from our contact list. Now, when we're organic and we're online organically and consistently, that right there is going to be tapping into, well, the people that know us, like us, and trust us already. By spending a few dollars to put ourselves out there, to take a post, to take a video and boost it or get it to go out further to people, hey, it's a good opportunity just to get more people or get in front of more people. The one thing we want to make sure we're doing as well, though, is we've got that free opt-in. So I'm going to have something that's going to say to you, hey, do this. Because ultimately, yes, I love the fact that you're watching, and I love the fact that you're taking in the time and, the learning, and hopefully you're implementing and having success with it. Much the same, if you keep coming back, I'd love to know who you are. And if you're not going to tell me who you are, maybe I'm going to give you a little free opt-in that you can opt into so I can learn more about who you are and be more in front of you. For example, the 7 different ways to communicate, our ultimate marketing bundle, which you can download for free at mindshare101.com. It'll explain to you what the 7 different channels are and how you need to leverage all of those to build a mindshare. Go over to mindshare101.com and download those. See what I just did there? Now, I'm serious. Go download that. But here's the idea. I've got a video. I'm out there consistently. In fact, this one we haven't spent money to promote. But let's say we did. And let's say you're somebody that's watching this right now because we spent a few dollars. Well, I'd love to know who you are. I'd love to get into your mind a little bit more. I'd love to show up a little bit more often. How do I do that? I offer you something. That free download, that freebie, that opt-in. And I get you on that email list and continue to market to you. So again, the paid advertising will let me go out further. Let's just always make sure that it fits our budget. Don't spend that money if you haven't got all the pieces together, because that's where you can lose a lot of money and not get the ROI that you're ultimately looking for. Finally, tip number 7 about marketing online and really building that digital footprint: social proof. Share with people the good news stories. Put them out on your social. Put them up on your website. When you get testimonials from people, share what other people think about you. Share the experience that people had working with you, and how professional you were and how awesome of a person you are. When people are sharing that in their own words and they're putting it across their social channels, they're also sharing it with you and posting it out to you. We want to take that and we want to leverage it to build our online presence. Because the more we build that online presence through social proof from other people, the more other people are going to believe what those people had to say. You see, it's one thing for me to tell you, but it's another thing when 5 of my clients tell you. That is what we call social proof. And the more of that we have, the more we're able to build up that online reputation. So as you're looking at how to build that mind share and do it all online, use the 7 tips I just gave you to go build that digital footprint. And of course, if you got any questions, comment below, get in touch.